Yo boys, real quick before the video starts, I just want to give a little disclaimer. The video quality and the sound quality probably isn't going to be the best, boys, because I was actually recording from my laptop and I had to use a different mic because unfortunately the mic I'm using right now isn't compatible with my laptop. My laptop is very old and I don't have a PC yet. Keyword yet. I am going to be purchasing a PC and all that stuff, because I have a monitor and a mic and all that stuff, but I do want to do different stuff, so I have to upgrade my setup. But I am going to be moving probably in about a month. But when I do move, boys, I am going to be buying a PC. I am going to be buying a face cam, all the good stuff, to start streaming and make better quality videos. If you guys don't know, the reason why I haven't been streaming actually at all is because in June I just had a baby. Now it's a little easier to make videos and stuff like that, but back then when I just had her, it was extremely difficult. But she's a little bigger now, so that's why I'm gonna be buying a PC. I'm gonna be buying all this stuff. I had put it on hold just because I did have my baby, but now that my baby is growing, and it's a little bit easier for me and my wife to take care of her and make time for myself, I am going to be buying a PC and I'm going to be buying a face cam. So I just want to let you guys know that all that stuff is going to come very soon. So bear with me, the quality isn't going to be the best, but yeah, boys, it's not going to be like this forever. And the other reason why I am going to be buying a PC is because I'm like, bro, every time I make videos on my laptop, it is just a joke. It is very bad. So trust me, I'm going to be buying a top quality PC, very good face cam and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that, boys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Peace. Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Boys, in today's video, we're going to be discussing a post that UFL dropped earlier today. Everybody's talking about it, and I really want to give my thoughts and opinions on, this post. So they dropped it 16 hours ago, and it says, "The wait's almost over. UFL early access on PC drops on October 30th with a massive game update." The first thing right off the bat that intrigues me the most, it says, obviously PC is cool, but I don't play on PC, so I don't care about that. I care about this massive game update. This is huge. So hopefully, let's see what it says first. Before I get my thoughts, let's see what it says. So it says new ball physics. This can be good if they implement it the right way, but we've seen this so many times before in past, updates, and it hasn't been, they've updated it quite a few times and it has been improving, but it hasn't been anything crazy. So hopefully this time they can get it right, and we'll see what happens when they drop it. Unique legends packs. This is intriguing because does this mean there are more legends that are going to come in the game? Because if that's the case, that is very interesting. The other thing I could think of is maybe they're allowing us to get other legends that they already released. Maybe that's the thing. I'm not sure yet, but we will just have to see when they release it. But that's very intriguing. Core gameplay update. Obviously, we don't know what they're going to update in the game. They're just saying this. Hopefully, let's see. What does it say? October 21st is when they're going to release more news about it. So we will stay tuned, and we'll obviously make another video when this date comes around. New team pass. That's it with every new update. New players and summer transfers. Okay, interesting. Finally, we get new players. The biggest player for me, well, not the biggest, but one of the biggest players that's not in the game is Florian Wirtz, man. Like Florian Wirtz, insane how he's not in the game yet. He plays for Liverpool. Obviously, he's ghosting over there, but still, he should be in the game. He should be in the game. Crazy to me how a player like that, of that magnitude, is not in this game. And obviously I love him in real life as a player. Unfortunately, he's not playing at his best right now, but when he's at his best, boys, he is undoubtedly one of the best cams in the world, hands down. So I'm looking forward to all these new players and summer transfers. Hopefully we get the big name players in the game. We will just have to see. No draws in weekend showdown from now on, and lots more. You guys know how long the player base has been asking for this, boys. No draws. It took them this long, almost a year. We're going to hit a year in December. It took them almost a freaking year to finally implement this in the game. That is just insane to me, because this is not something where the community has been, just recently crying about we hate draws and freaking showdown. No, boys. No. We have been complaining about this since the very first showdown. It's just been a joke, because when you draw, say you play, for example, like in Weekend League and EAFC, over there's 15 games. You win or you lose, no in between. That's how it should be over here. In Showdown, say you're having such a sweaty game, right? It ends up being 1-1. It doesn't really take you anywhere. It's just, I guess, another chance of getting that 15 wins. But honestly, boys, I'd rather either get the win or lose. I'd rather go to extra time and let the best man win. I don't want to be playing draws because that's just a waste of time. It honestly is. Like, what is a draw going to do for me? And like I said, we've been complaining about this for so many months, almost a year. And finally, they're literally going to take this away. And I'm assuming they're going to add extra time and penalties. Penalties need to get upgraded in this game as well. Penalties aren't as good in this game. That's something they really need to rework, especially if they're going to do extra time and penalties, because penalties, as of right now, are not the best. And then it says, stay tuned, things are getting crazy. I mean, this is a big statement. Things are getting crazy. More news on October 21st. What do I make of this, boys? Obviously, I do want to get excited. I do want to get hyped because it says massive game update. Things are getting crazy, but I've done this before, and this is where I've made a mistake. In all of these past updates, and starting from December of last year when UFL dropped, every update we've been getting excited and excited and excited. But look, I will say this. They have been improving the game over time, but the way they say they're going to improve the game is what lets them down. They overpromise way too much, and that's where the disappointment comes in, because there's been so many times I can even go back to, some of these past posts they've made regarding updates, and they overpromise and they just underdeliver every time. So that is why I'm not going to get too excited yet, with all of this new, core gameplay. I mean, I've seen that so many times in the past, update notes or whatever you guys want to call it. I've just seen all of this before, boys. I'm not new to this. Like, I've seen all of this, and I just can't get excited yet. I have to see more stuff. Let's see what they're going to release on October 21st. The news they're going to drop. We're just going to have to wait for that. But the number one thing right now that I'm very excited for is the no draws. The no draws is such a big W, because finally we're not going to be just wasting our time. You either win or you lose. It is what it is. Let the best man win. But yeah, boys, that's going to be the video. I really just wanted to give my thoughts on this. We will see what comes October 21st. I will be dropping a video that day when they release whatever they're going to release. And yeah, boys, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.